A car is found at the bottom of a ravine. Washington State, March 2000. It's been there for days. The windows are smashed. The car is destroyed. But there's no body inside. Instead, there's evidence of camping. Blankets, clothes laid out neatly. A cat carrier. Someone lived in this car after it crashed. Then they disappeared. Another night, another mile, another case that never closed. Tonight, Leah Roberts, 21 years old, college dropout, North Carolina, March 2000. She packed her Jeep Cherokee, left home, drove across the country to Washington. Alone, her car was found destroyed at the bottom of a ravine off a mountain road. She wasn't in it, but someone had been living there after the crash. This is what we know. March 9th, 2000. Morning. Leah Roberts is at her home in Durham, North Carolina. She lives alone in a small apartment. She's 21, taking a break from college. Appalachian State University. She'd been struggling emotionally. Her parents died in a car accident 3 years earlier. She was 18. She'd been dealing with the grief, on and off, sometimes okay, sometimes not. That week, Leah had been talking to friends about taking a trip, getting away, clearing her head. She'd been reading Jack Kerouac on the road, talking about adventure, about finding herself. Around noon, Leah withdraws money, $200 from an ATM. She goes to a gas station, fills up her Jeep, a 1993 Cherokee, green. She goes home, starts packing, clothes, books, camping gear. She leaves a note for her godmother. Gone hiking with friends. Be back soon. She doesn't say where, doesn't say which friends. She loads her cat into a carrier, puts it in the Jeep, then she drives away. March 10th, 2000. Leah stops at a gas station, Meridian, Idaho, over 2,000 miles from home. She's been driving for over 30 hours. She buys gas, snacks. The cashier remembers her. She seemed fine, tired, but fine. She asks for directions to Bellingham, Washington. The cashier gives them. Leah thanks her, leaves. March 13th, 2000. Leah's godmother tries calling. No answer. She tries again and again. Voicemail. She's concerned, but not alarmed. Leah said she'd be gone a week. It's only been a few days. March 18th, 2000. A week has passed. Still no word from Leah. Her godmother calls friends. Has anyone seen her? Heard from her? No. No one knows where she is. She calls police. Reports Leah missing. March 19th, 2000. Early morning. A man is walking his dog near Deception Pass State Park, Washington, about 80 miles north of Seattle. He sees something through the trees, down a ravine, a vehicle wrecked. He calls 911. Police arrive. They climb down. The ravine is steep, about 200 feet, dense forest. The vehicle is a Jeep Cherokee, green, heavily damaged. The front end is crushed. The windows are smashed out, but not from the crash. They were broken deliberately. From the outside, rocks nearby. Someone broke the windows. After the crash, police look inside. No driver, no body, but there's evidence of habitation. Blankets spread out in the back. Clothes laid out, neatly, as if someone was living there. Food wrappers, water bottles, a cat carrier, empty. No cat. They run the plates. The Jeep belongs to Leah Roberts, Durham, North Carolina, reported missing 2 days ago. Police secure the scene. They examine the Jeep more closely. The damage is significant. The front is destroyed. Hit trees, rocks, but the back is relatively intact. That's where the blankets are. The clothes. Someone had set up camp inside the wrecked vehicle. Investigators find more. Leah's wallet. No cash. Her credit cards are there, but the cash is gone. Her checkbook, unused. Her driver's license. Her college ID. Photographs of friends, of her parents. Still there. They find books. On the road, by Jack Kerouac. The Dharma Bums, bookmarked, underlined passages, about freedom, about wandering. They find maps, of Washington, of the Pacific Northwest, routes highlighted, national parks circled. They dust for fingerprints. They find Leah's all over the car, expected, but they find others too, unidentified, multiple sets. Who else was in this car? They search the area, the ravine, the surrounding woods, looking for Leah or her body. Search dogs are brought in. They track a scent from the Jeep up the ravine toward the road. Then the scent disappears at the roadside, as if she got into another vehicle. Police interview locals. Did anyone see the Jeep? See Leah? A few people remember. March 13th or 14th, a green Jeep parked near Deception Pass, near the overlook. A young woman, alone, but no one saw what happened after. Investigators checked Leah's last known movements. She was in Bellingham, March 12th, at a coffee shop. The barista remembers her. She was reading, writing in a journal, seemed calm. She left around 2 p.m. That's the last confirmed sighting. Police examined the crash site. The road where the Jeep went over, Highway 20, winding, narrow in places, but not particularly dangerous. The Jeep didn't go off on a curve. It went straight through the guardrail, into the trees, deliberately or by force. Investigators find something, skid marks, not from Leah's Jeep, from another vehicle, fresh. The marks suggest someone braked hard, right where the Jeep went over. Were they trying to avoid something, or were they involved? No one knows. Police try to reconstruct the timeline. Leah was in Bellingham on March 12th. Her Jeep was found on March 19th. A week later, what happened in those 7 days? Investigators check her bank records. No activity after March 10th. The ATM withdrawal in North Carolina. Her credit cards, no charges. Her phone, she had a cell phone, but it's not in the Jeep. Phone records show no activity after March 11th, and this is where the story gets strange. The Jeep went off the road, down a 200-foot ravine, hit multiple trees. The crash was violent, but there's no blood. Not in the car, not on the airbags, not anywhere. If Leah was driving, she should have been injured, or killed. But there's no evidence of that, and there's something else. The windows, they were smashed, from the outside. Someone broke them, with rocks, after the crash. Why? To get inside, to get Leah out, or to make it look like something it wasn't. And the camping setup. Someone lived in that car, after it crashed, for days. Blankets neatly arranged, clothes laid out. Was it Leah? Did she survive the crash? Set up camp, wait for help, or was it someone else? Someone who found the car, used it for shelter, then left. Investigators find more. Men's clothing in the Jeep. Leah was 5'2", petite. These clothes are large, XL, not hers, whose and the cat. Leah left North Carolina with her cat. The carrier is in the Jeep, empty, no cat. Did it escape during the crash? Did someone take it? Or did Leah let it go? Weeks later, a witness comes forward. A woman. She was at a rest stop, Highway 20, March 13th. Around 4 p.m., she saw a green Jeep and a young woman talking to 2 men. The men looked like hitchhikers, backpacks, scruffy. The woman seemed friendly, not distressed. They got into the Jeep, all 3, and drove away. The witness didn't think much of it, until she heard about Leah. She contacts police, gives a description. The men, white, 20s, 30s, bearded, casual clothes. Police investigate. They check rest stops, campgrounds, anywhere hitchhikers might be. No one matching the description. No one admits to being with Leah. Leah Roberts drove across the country, alone, looking for something. Adventure, peace. Herself, her car was found destroyed, at the bottom of a ravine. She wasn't in it, but someone had been. Theory 1. Leah crashed, lost control on Highway 20, went through the guardrail, down the ravine. She survived. Injured, disoriented, she set up camp in the Jeep, waited for help, but help didn't come. She wandered off into the woods, got lost, died from exposure. This explains the camping setup, the survival instinct, but it doesn't explain the men's clothing, or the broken windows from the outside, or the lack of blood. Theory 2. Leah picked up hitchhikers. The witness at the rest stop saw her, with 2 men. They got in her Jeep. They drove together. Something happened. The men turned on her, assaulted her, killed her, staged a crash, broke the windows to make it look like an accident, camped in the car, then disposed of her body. This explains the men's clothing, the unidentified fingerprints, the witness account, but it doesn't explain the neatly arranged camp. Why stay in the car? Why not just leave? Theory 3. Leah met someone intentionally. She wasn't alone. She'd planned to meet people, friends, or strangers from online. They went camping together. Something went wrong. An accident, or foul play. They panicked, hid the body, fled. This explains the camping gear, the men's clothing, but it doesn't explain why no one ever came forward, why no one reported anything. Theory 4. Leah disappeared on purpose. She wanted to start over. New life, new identity. The crash was staged. She walked away, hitched a ride, started fresh. This explains the lack of a body, the survival setup, but it doesn't explain why. Leah was struggling, but she wasn't in crisis. She had family, friends, a godmother who cared. Why fake her death? Theory 5. Leah had a breakdown, psychological, the grief over her parents, the stress, the isolation. It overwhelmed her. She crashed, accidentally, survived, but mentally unraveled. She wandered off into the wilderness and died. This explains the erratic behavior, the lack of planning, but it doesn't explain the men's clothing, or the witness seeing her with 2 men. Every theory fits part of the evidence. None of them fit all of it. In the weeks after Leah's Jeep was found, searches intensified. Volunteers, search and rescue teams, they combed the area. Deception Pass State Park, the surrounding forests, miles of coastline, nothing. In 2000, America's Most Wanted featured Leah's case. Tips came in, possible sightings, in Washington, in Oregon, in California, none confirmed. In 2001, a hiker found something, in the woods near Deception Pass, a piece of fabric, similar to Leah's clothing. Investigators tested it. Inconclusive, couldn't confirm it was hers. In 2002, the case went cold. Officially, no new leads, no evidence. Leah's family never gave up. They hired private investigators, posted flyers, created a website. They received tips over the years. A woman in Canada who looked like Leah investigated, not her. A Jane Doe in California, DNA tested, not her. In 2010, the case was re-examined, using new forensic techniques. The fingerprints in the Jeep, the unidentified ones, they ran them through updated databases. No matches. In 2019, a podcast revisited Leah's story. New attention, new tips. Investigators followed up. Nothing concrete. The witness who saw Leah with 2 men, she was re-interviewed. Her story stayed consistent, but she couldn't identify the men, couldn't remember details. Too much time had passed. The men's clothing found in the Jeep never matched to anyone, never traced. The cat, never found. As of 2026, Leah Roberts has been missing for 26 years. The case is still open. Whatcom County Sheriff's Office keeps it active, but there have been no arrests, no charges, no body. Leah would be 47 years old now. Her family maintains hope. They update her missing person profile, post on social media, share her story. In 2023, investigative genetic genealogy was attempted, using DNA from items in the Jeep, trying to identify the unknown fingerprints. No results yet. The area around Deception Pass has been searched dozens of times. Over the years, by professionals, by volunteers, by family. Nothing has ever been found. The Jeep was eventually released from evidence. The family kept it for years, a reminder. Eventually, it was scrapped, too painful to keep. The road where Leah's Jeep went over, still there. Highway 20, unchanged. Drivers pass by, not knowing that 200 feet down, through the trees, a young woman disappeared. If you have information about Leah Roberts' disappearance, contact the Whatcom County Sheriff's Office, 360-7786-600, or visit the National Missing and Unidentified Persons System NamUs, case number MP2396. The road keeps going. The wilderness stays silent. A young woman drove across the country, looking for something. Freedom, answers herself. Her car was found destroyed. Someone camped in it after it crashed, then disappeared. 26 years later, no one knows who or where they went. What happened to Leah Roberts in those final days? If you know something about this case, the comments are open. If you want more roads like this, I'll keep driving.